My name is Maya, and I never could have imagined that the worst kind of monsters were actually living under my own roof eating dinner at my family table. It all started on a typical Sunday evening. It was just me, my older brother Leo, and our stepmother Cassandra. Our father Richard wasn't there. He is a senior structural engineer and had been working continuously out of the country in Dubai for the last 2 straight years. He worked tirelessly overseas just to provide a luxurious life for us back home. That Sunday night, the atmosphere in the dining room felt strangely heavy. Cassandra was acting incredibly nervous, and Leo was unusually quiet, staring intently down at his plate. As I passed the salad bowl, Cassandra suddenly cleared her throat, stood up, and looked directly at me with a strange, triumphant smile. Maya, Leo, I have a major announcement to make, she said, resting her hand flat on her stomach. I am pregnant. You two are going to have a new little sibling. I already texted your father, and I'm sure he will be absolutely thrilled when he reads it. The room went dead silent. My fork clattered loudly against my plate. I stared at her, my mind spinning at 100 miles an hour. I slowly turned to look at my brother, Leo. I expected him to look shocked, but his face was completely pale, and his hands were trembling violently underneath the table. He couldn't look me in the eye. That night, I didn't sleep a single wink. The cold, hard logic hit me. Let's do the math. My father had been entirely out of the country for 2 straight years. He had not stepped foot inside this country for over 14 consecutive months. It was a biological and mathematical impossibility for my father to be the dad of Cassandra's unborn child. Cassandra was cheating on my father, but who was the man? The next morning, Leo rushed out early to his university, and Cassandra left for a luxury spa appointment. Alone in the house, my gut was screaming at me to find the truth. I walked into the master bedroom to search for evidence, and just as I was about to give up, I noticed Cassandra's personal iPad peeping out from underneath a stack of magazines. It wasn't locked with a passcode. I opened the messaging app, and my eyes instantly locked onto a contact saved with just a single heart emoji. As I scrolled through the text messages, my world completely shattered into a million pieces. The texts were deeply intimate, filled with secret plans for late-night hookups inside our own house, but it wasn't just the explicit nature of the text that made me sick. It was the sender's phone number. It belonged to my older brother, Leo. My own biological brother was having a secret affair with our stepmother. I scrolled frantically, tears of pure rage blinding my vision. I stumbled upon a text sent 3 days ago. Cassandra had texted Leo, "Babe, the test is positive. I'm pregnant. What are we going to do? Richard is going to find out." Leo had replied, "Don't panic. At dinner, announce the pregnancy and tell everyone it's Richard's baby. He's been away so long, we can just claim it's a medical surprise. He loves you so much, he will blindly believe it. Once the baby is born and he puts his name on the birth certificate, we will secure the inheritance and the family estate. Just play along, babe." "She's clueless," Cassandra replied. "I can't wait until we get all his money. Then we can finally kick Maya out and live together as a real couple. Let the old man pay for our luxurious future." A cold, hard anger took over me. I took out my smartphone and took crystal clear photos of every single text message on that iPad as evidence. I backed them up securely on Google Drive. The next day, I dialed my father's private international number in Dubai. I explained the mathematical impossibility of the pregnancy and sent him the link to the screenshots. There was a dead silence on the line, followed by a heavy choke of utter disbelief. My father's tone instantly turned into freezing ice. "I am boarding the next available flight tonight," he said. "Do not say a single word to either of them. Keep acting normal." On Wednesday evening, Cassandra and Leo were sitting comfortably in the living room, watching a movie. Suddenly, the front door slammed open with immense force. My father walked in, his eyes bloodshot with terrifying fury. Before Cassandra could even greet him, my father connected his phone to the large living room TV via AirPlay and hit play. Suddenly, the massive screen displayed every single explicit text message between Cassandra and Leo. The room went dead silent. Cassandra's face went physically white and she dropped her teacup, shattering it into pieces on the hardwood floor. Leo stood up, trembling violently, trying to stammer out an excuse. "Dad, please, it was a mistake. It was a joke." My father didn't hesitate for a single second. He walked over and delivered a thunderous slap across Leo's face that sent